to pop on and quickly tell you about this book because it's like amazing. I'm trying really hard to read a part in this book and I have to keep stopping because I'm going to cry. It is just, you need to read this book. Tabitha Bird, The Emporium of Imagination. All the feels are happening. It's honestly, it's just, I don't have the words, but I'm going to keep trying to read these pages, but they're messing with my head so much, and my heart is like, it's just breaking. And I'm so invested in all these characters, and it's just magical. It is magical. Absolutely magical. You need to read this book. I need to finish this book. I'll see you later. Reading this book and crying again. This book is just making a mess of me, and I just am loving it so much. It has such a grip on my heart. It is so beautiful. I have to keep stopping because I keep crying. But it's not in a bad way. It's just like, it's such a beautiful story. It's like beautiful. But yeah, I keep crying like a little baby. This is going to be a book I treasure forever.
Hi friends. Okay, so I thought I'd jump on real quick and let you know where I'm at with my reading this week. I have shown you a little bit of footage of me reading this beauty, and this is an astronomical book. Gosh, I loved it. It's a magical realism type book is the category I'd put it in, but it is fantastic. It is such a beautiful story. It's written by an author who lives in Boonah in Queensland, so near me. It's actually where I go on all of my quilt camps, on my retreats, is Boonah. Fantastic story, but make sure you have a box of tissues handy when you're reading it, because it will, all the feels. Cannot recommend this book enough. It was such a beautiful book to read. So that's read. And exciting, I'm actually going to a author talk with Tabitha Bird tomorrow night at Avid Reader Bookshop in West End. So yeah, I'll actually be able to meet the glorious woman who wrote this treat. So that's exciting. That's happening tomorrow night. Now, I've also read another couple of books. I think the last video when I left you, I had started Agatha Christie's Evil Under the Sun. This was a bit of fun. I wouldn't like put it in my top books or anything, but I enjoyed reading it. I'd like to read a bit more Agatha Christie, I think. I don't know, she sets a beautiful scene and her characters are quirky. Yeah, I kind of knew he did it before it happened, but that's okay. And yeah, I thought it was a good book. It was a good book. I also, I've been reading The Awakening by Kate Chopin, and this is my book club book for this month for one of the book clubs that I'm in. We're doing classics this month, and yeah, I think, look, I wouldn't rate it highly as in it was a really exciting book, because times have changed, but I can understand why it caused so much controversy back in the day. I really can, because it's really, sorry, I've got the washing machine going in the background. I hope that's not too noisy. It's really it was an important book because it shows that women aren't just trophy pieces that raise children. There's more to us. And yeah, so I'm glad I read it. I don't know that it's a book that I would keep on my bookshelves long term. I don't think I loved it that much, but I'm really glad I read it. And then this book. This one, I don't have a lot nice to say about this one. To be honest, I know more about Heather Rose's political views than anything else. It was just all her politics. I found a lot of the time the politics of the book didn't even fit into the storyline very neatly. Yeah, and it's the winner of the 2017 Stella Prize. I don't know. I had a look on Goodreads. A lot of people did like this book. I just found it was just too political, and that washing machine is so loud. Sorry, the washing machine is so loud. Yeah, I just, not really for me. But, you know, I read it and there you go. Right, now, for what I'm reading at the moment. So I've read, what have I read? I've read 4 of my prompt books. No, I've read 3 of my prompt books. So I've read 3 of my 6 prompt books. I've read Flames, I've read The Sanitarium, and I've read Evil Under the Sun. I'm working on, at the moment, The Once and Future Witches, and I am about 25% through. I've just started part 2. And look, it's taken me a while to get into it, but now that I have gotten this far in, I'm enjoying the book. I wouldn't rave about the book, but I am enjoying the book. It's kind of a slow burn, this book. So yeah, I am enjoying it, but we'll see. I'm only 25% through, so hopefully I'll finish this one in the next week. It's a bit of a chunker. How many pages has this one got? 516. So it's a book. It's got some heft to it, but that's what I'm working on this week. And then because it's just what I do, there's an online Instagram book club run by a lovely young lady, Darlie, who I believe is living in the UK at the moment. Possibly, I could be completely wrong. I've done a couple of her read-alongs and she's fantastic. I'm going to link her Instagram page below so you can actually follow it, and she just runs read-alongs. So if you see a book that you want to join in, you just send her a message and say, can I join in? And we do online talks about the book halfway through and then again at the end. So this Sunday we've got our halfway through talk. So that's where I need to read up to. That's where I'm at. And I'm reading A Man Called Ove, and it is a really sweet book. I can recommend this book. Yeah, so I'm doing that as well. And then my only other 2 prompts for this month are my Enola Holmes book and Exit, which I will knock those over really quick. So I will be adding in some extra books, but I might do that next video, because hopefully by next video I will be ready for some extra books. So it looks like I'm going to achieve bingo on my prompts for this month, which is really cool. And yeah, I hope that you guys are having some time to do some reading as well. It's just such a lovely way to make sure you're getting your self-care, is to curl up with a book. So I hope you're getting a chance to do a little bit of reading. Please let me know what you're reading. I would love to know what you're reading. And I will catch up with you next week for another reading vlog. Bye.